guys doing? I'm doing great, as you can see. This is going to be my post-op update. So it's going to be talking about my thyroid surgery, which I had a little bit over a week ago, actually a week and 1 day. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm not going to, drag this out and tell blah, blah, blah. But I will kind of roughly tell you guys what happened. Basically, I didn't know I had a thyroid condition until this calendar year. At the beginning of this year, I switched family doctors, and on my first physical, my doctor discovered that I had a lump on the right side of my thyroid, and he was just kind of like, oh, what is this? And he sent me in for blood work, and my blood work came back fine, like spotless, like nothing was wrong with me. But he was kind of still concerned because he's like, it feels really big, it should not be there. So he sent me to a specialist, and they actually discovered that I had a 4 centimeter nodule on the right side of my thyroid, which anything around a centimeter they monitor. Mine was 4, so substantially bigger. I never noticed it because I had it all my life. So yeah, they're like, oh, when did you notice the bump in your neck? I'm like, I didn't. It's always been there. So it wasn't anything new or weird or whatnot. And basically what they determined is that when I was a kid, I was born in Poland. I was born in '83. And in '86, there was that Chernobyl incident. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It was basically a nuclear plant that exploded and basically sent a cloud of radiation throughout the entire of Europe. And the Russians do not want to admit that it happened. I mean, I'm not going to go into the history of it, but basically, the kids were supposed to be, throughout Europe, were supposed to be treated with iodine to prevent any radiation exposure on the thyroid. But we were not treated until 3 days later, which was a lot later than we should have got treatment right away, but we didn't. So that's actually how I developed this nodule, because I was exposed to radiation at 3 years old from that, and it's actually it's pretty common. If you actually look it up, the thyroid cancer went up substantially through the roof after that incident. So if you actually look it up, you will see a lot of references to that. So that's basically what happened to me. It boggles my mind that all of these years later, I mean, this happened in '86, and here I am more than 20 years later dealing with this problem that I was exposed to when I was 3 years old that I didn't even know until now. So basically that's what happened, and they checked the nodule. They determined that it's most likely, they kept coming back with like iffy results. Like it wasn't fully, like it wasn't conclusive. Like it was always leaning to, no cancer cells were detected, but it was never fully conclusive. So they decided to remove the right side of my thyroid along with the nodule, and they sent it in for testing. And today I came back from my doctor, and 6 doctors examined it, and they all determined that it's benign. So I am cancer free. I never had cancer, but I did have the nodule, which had potential for developing cancer or whatnot. Well, that's what they were testing for. But I have nothing to worry about anymore. And the other great news about that is that if it came back that there was potential to develop cancer, then they would have to go back and basically remove my other side of the thyroid. So I would lose the entire thyroid gland. At least in this case, I got to keep half of it. I do have a small nodule on the other half, but it's less than a centimeter, so they are going to monitor it. But for now, it just looks like it's fine, that there's nothing else to worry about. And so now the recovery process begins, and I'm going to go in about a week to get my blood work checked, just to see if my hormone levels are fine and that everything is kind of on track. And I'm really hoping that the worst is over. I'm getting breathless talking about it. Other than that, I think that's pretty much all I want to tell you guys, that I am doing fine. Everything is grand. I am still kind of stiff and stuff. I will show you my neck. Keep in mind it's a week after, and I think it looks disgusting, and I'm sure most of you will agree, but I've been told that my scar is gonna, there you go. See, it looks gross, but it's still fresh, it's still red, it's still swollen. I talked to my doctor today, and he basically assured me that, a year from now, you're going to be barely able to tell that I had it. I have a scar there, and I can't tan this winter, which is fine. It's winter. I'm going to be probably wearing scarves everywhere, which is again great that I had the surgery kind of before winter because bulky sweaters, whatever. No, I don't have to worry about exposing it or. That's why I'm wearing this beautiful scarf. I'm gonna be known as the scarf lady this winter. I already told all my friends. I'm like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, scarves, pretty scarves, lots of pretty scarves. Um, so yes, that's gonna be me now. I am doing really good, and I guess I did kind of take this light. Surgery went really well. I didn't even realize what the hell happened. It was like I was on the operating table, and they're like, yeah, soon you're gonna start falling asleep. And I just remember lying down there thinking like, okay, just make sure you feel really, really, really sleepy before you close your eyes, because that was kind of my only paranoia. I was just paranoid of like falling asleep but feeling everything, and then you're paralyzed. So I don't know why, but that was my biggest fear. I didn't care about anything else. I was just like, please, just make sure I'm totally knocked out. Um, Even though I'm sure they have ways of determining that, but that was my biggest paranoia. So I was just like, I just remember like, okay, make sure you're really falling asleep before you close your eyes. Remember you're falling asleep, and then I just remember waking up, and they're like, it's done, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell happened? When the hell did I fall asleep? And it's like 3 hours later, and I'm already like hooked up with all this shit coming out of my neck. It was pretty gross, but yes, I got out of the hospital really quickly. Everything, my calcium levels were stable, my everything was fine, so they let me out early. I was off painkillers by Sunday night is the last time I took it. So it was honestly, I feel great. The only thing is I can't exercise for 4 weeks, which is killing me. Like, it's brutal. I am like, no pole dancing, no gym, no nothing for 4 weeks. So I am going insane. But I am going to have to do that, because if I want to do this fitness show in May, I need to recover I need to fully recover before getting back into weights, because I can't live, I'm banned to, like, I can't lift anything heavy or anything like that for at least the next 4 weeks. So I'm hoping that by beginning of December I will be totally in the gym, and let me tell you that maybe my body didn't need this break, because I've been constantly like, weightlifting and doing this and this and this and this for the past 2 years with like barely any breaks. So maybe this month break will actually be good, and I know that once I get my ass back in that gym, I am going to be in full swing mode, and it's probably going to be better than if I just kept going. So that's my update for now. I told you guys in my last video, you guys can follow me on Twitter, so feel free to add me. Some of you guys already have added me, I noticed. So hello to you guys. My username is AGAPEZ. I believe it's on my channel, and I don't even know where I should be pointing because they changed this whole YouTube thing again. So there, wherever you'll find me. Have a fantastic week or October. If I don't talk to you before Halloween, have a great Halloween. I know I will, because my birthday is actually on Halloween. I'm a Halloween baby, so I am going to have a great Halloween as usual. I'm going as Madonna this year. I always dress up. Always. Always. You have to. When your birthday's on Halloween, you gotta fully go all out. But yes, I will see you soon enough. Hope you guys are doing great, and don't worry about me, because I am fantastic. Thanks for all your kind words, by the way, and I'll see you around. See ya!